Okay, ordered a couple models from eBay. They made it very, very difficult to even order them. And then when I got it just a minute ago, it's all smashed. This whole side of the box has been, they've done something to it. It's very entertaining for them. And I thought, wow, crud stickers. I hope it's not. Sure enough, they got into the boxes. They smashed them. But I don't know how bad or anything. I wanted to unbox and take a look at some of the parts out of this because Model Cards with Glenn said that this one here was a good model, that you get so many extra parts, it's almost like getting two models. So I wanted to, let's see, we got one more. Okay. The rest is just trash. This one, didn't get hurt at all. You went in there, Alfred? There you go. Plenty of room now. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. I wanted some music for the background, and my son Kelly, he played guitar for me to get my theme song. So I want to thank him for that. Okay, take a look at what we got. I've built several of these years ago, back in 06. I know what I'm looking for here. Perfect. Body is in very nice shape. Glass. Oh. I don't know if you can see it. It's a photo etched VW. That's pretty slick. The interior tub, I won't be using it. I'm going to be setting it up as a funny car from the parts from the other model. But this one here I want to do is one of my tie-dye tires. There we go. Here's the wheels. I don't much care for them. Okay. I didn't even realize that it's a Tamiya kit. Very cool. Yeah, these turn out really nice. Quite a book. Okay. Stuff back in there. I won't be using hardly any of that. Just some of the body stuff, not the front fenders, but everything else from that body, and then the glass. That's what I want to use for that build. Let's put the lid back on that. Yeah, Tamiya is always a very, very nice kit. Center it. There we go. Finally. Yeah, that builds up into a nice model. Okay, let's take a look and see in this one. This is the one I was aiming for. Yeah. Yeah, they really made sport of that box. Here you go, Alfred. Here you go, big Alfred. Come on. He jumped right back in. Make sure there's Troublemaker on the back. Awesome. That's a very neat kit, too. Built that one using Slick's Mad Magazine decals, and it turned out very nice years ago. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, that's really crunched. I have a feeling the body's really tiny in this, so I'm sure it didn't hurt the body. I would hope not. Oh yeah, there we go. The decals, very cool. Look at that, promoting an airbrush. There's that. Special offer for Model Car Magazine. Wow. Yeah, I used to get Model Magazine. Model Car Enthusiast. I used to get all sorts of. Look at what? I think I've got yellow spark plug wire. I go through the blue. Blue spark plug wires the most. Those seem to be about the best, I think. There's some neat looking wheels and tires. Pie crusts. Pie crust tires. Here's the body for the Fiat. Oh, they put it all together. Okay. Put it together in one. No, this is unboxing, so we'll open it up. Oh yeah, that's a lot smaller than the Volkswagen. That's smaller than the Volkswagen body. I better get that one back out and take a look. There goes Alpha. And then the other one is the Yellow Fever, ain't it? There we go. Let me fix that for a second. Check the Volkswagen back up here. Yeah, it is a lot bigger. Look at that. Okay, well that's 1/25th scale. No doubt. Oh my. Or 1/24th. Where we got it? Blue. Yep, 1/24th scale. I will still make it work, that's for sure. As well unbox it too. Take it out of the bag so we really get a look at it. Yeah, this one I want to do in tie-dye. Used to do those years ago. Tie-dye. There we go. There it is. Perfect. Well, I guess floor it. Yeah. That is a huge difference. Yeah. Yep, very cool. I want to see all these parts that come in this one. For the Fiat. I do like that they gave you spark plug wires. That was cool. Oh, yeah. I like that with the front wheels being spoke. Nice detail. They're not, spokes don't look too heavy. That's something I hate in that scale. There we go. Oh, yeah. Got tiny. Oh, there you go. The banjo, the quick change rear end. Nice. Here's the engine. This would be no chrome. No chrome. No chrome. These would have been chrome, I'm sure, in other kits. I would guess it's probably a 427 Cammer Ford motor, if I had to guess. But I wouldn't know. I don't see the timing cover. There's Pete. Hey, how you doing, Pete? Missed you. Hello. Missed start. Looks like Moon Eyes by Atlantis. But then you pulled out the Tupelo body. Cool. All right, Pete. Good to see you here. My buddy from England. Okay, here's another. Is it the same? I think it's no, it's not. Not the same. There we are. Not the same, but very cool. You know what? It does say that was a Cadillac engine, and this one does say it's a Ford 427 right up on the top. Excellent. 427, that'd be the camera. I don't see the timing cover. That's what's throwing me off. But the block looks like a 427 camera engine. So, yeah, no chrome. There's no chrome in that. And this one's a Cadillac motor. Very, very good period. 60s, I'm sure. That's slick. You see up here on the top, which is Cadillac. Not using the very best camera in the world, but just going to try to make do with what I got. I bought one that was supposed to be a GoPro, and with this excellent resolution and everything, and yeah, it wasn't. It was a $35 camera. I should show you that one real quick. I thought I'd be able to record and stuff with this. It says it's like high definition, and I've recorded 2 or 3 videos on it, and it's not very good. It comes with nice handlebar clamps in case I ever wanted to do those. I think those females were chromed. Oh, the frames were chromed, but they would be so much flash. I gotcha. Okay, Pete. Yeah, if they're chrome but have a ton of flash, that's like useless. Absolutely useless. Would have been nice to get some of these chrome, but I do have L-clad too. So yeah, and I've even got a nice. I think I got 3 or 4 of those paint markers that are chrome. But I would like to have had these chrome, the spokes. But there isn't any. Oh, there is some flash. You bet, right there. Yeah, that was the only tree that had them on it. The rest are done very well. Well, Pete, it's got to be pretty late for you over there. You're 12 hours ahead of us, I think. It's looks like it's about 20 to 10 a.m. in the morning. We just got the mail in, and I wanted to check these out and unbox them online because I used to do those Volkswagens years ago. I did quite a few of them, and I sold them on eBay, and they turned out really neat. I had a few different brands that I would use, and I knew this one was one. And there's some of them that came with that Ricky Ticky. It's those little flower stickers. And those were cool. Because when I would tie dye, if there was an uninteresting area with the dip, you dip them in the water. And if there was an uninteresting area on the car, I would use a flower that would kind of match. So they were handy with the flower decals. But I was selling them on eBay at the time, and they said that a guy got a hold of me. He said that he was the one that invented the Ricky Ticky, and he was so happy that they were making a comeback. And I didn't make that many for him to make a comeback. I wish I could have, but I'm getting pretty old. Yeah, so I like the tires. I kind of thought there'd be more tires than that. But yeah, it came with the wiring for a couple. Looks like a couple different engines, which is good because it came with two engines. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I want to keep you guys aboard too for when I do the the dip painting them. They would turn out really wild back then. And boy, it's been years. Been a good almost 20 years since I've done one. It was '06 when I used to do those. So yeah, that was so long ago. I'm going to be a little bit rusty, but the first one I did that on, I did a Mysterian by Ed Roth. And I went to go build the model. I did it exactly like the model magazine. It was Scale Auto Enthusiast model magazine. They had said exactly how to spray the top of the water and dip it in and pull it out. And you don't want to do it more than once. It was a shame, really. That would have been like a treasure chest of bling. Yeah, yeah, it would. Big time. It's 1541. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15. At 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're here with me. That's cool, Pete. Thank you for being here. Mid afternoon. Jolly old England. Yes. Oh, I gotcha. 14 at night. That would be, yeah, it's only afternoon. You're 6 hours ahead. My math is horrible. Just absolutely horrible. And then you throw military time in there, then I really have a time with that. But yeah. Yeah. So you're only 6 hours ahead. That's cool. I was thinking 12. I had a couple other buddies. That were from England, and I thought for sure he said 12 hours. And he was talking about the moon one night. He says the moon looks so beautiful tonight. I said it would have to be on your west horizon for me to be able to see it. And he said, well, it wasn't. And no, I couldn't see it that night. But I always thought it was 12 hours. Yeah, I used to do tie-dye uh, by dipping these in the water. And when I did it from the magazine, just exactly how they said to do it, I went to go build the model a day later, had it all dry, and all of it around all the body lines, where all the body lines were at, the paint was crumbling right off. And I thought, well, what in the world? I sanded the model, I primed it, I did this, did that. What's making it do that? So now I've got it down. I've got it down perfect, and it sticks. I'll use white paint, paint it, get it covered. Probably my third coat or so. That's when I'll spray the top of the water. But I'll take you guys along, and I'll show you, Pete, all the stuff that I did to really make these things pop. And yeah, that's gonna be a riot to build. That's for sure. I don't think I'm gonna be painting it today. I think I'm gonna play a game of clean the house today. Yep. I think that's pretty much how it's going to go for me today. Well, Pete, it was nice having you here. I'll be checking out a lot more of your videos too. I liked watching several of them. I hit like and I commented on a couple with the El Camino, the '68. That was my first car I had. Oh, that reminds me. Since I got you as my captive audience, I'm going to go grab that model. Okay. Oh, it's sealed in. I've done something wrong. This is it so far. Okay, I got tape along the edge. There we go. That's the problem. Oh yeah, that one's sliding. Take these apart from each other. That'll be the start. Okay. I don't think I can get that box open yet. But here's this one. That's when I was 11 years old. It was an official pace car of 78 or 79, and it was new for that year, whatever it was. And I ended up taking my finger off in that one, this finger here, down to the first knuckle. Then they rebuilt a new finger. It looks quite a bit different than my other ones, but I put it in the sprocket, and it didn't cut it off. The bone was still there. It pulled it off. And to have your first knuckle pulled off, all the flesh and the fingernail, it's awesome. That's such a nice feeling that I just can't hardly stand it. But here it is. I tried to make it look like fiberglass inside. It had a half moon steering wheel. I turned the wheels also. I turned them on my lathe. I made them out of steel, and I probably shouldn't have. This model, for being absolutely nothing to it, it weighs a ton. But I also turned all the exhaust pipe. I built the model out of Bondo. I cut it and cut all the little bolt heads. Let's see if I can show it to you. No, it doesn't want to shape up. Here it goes. And then I turned that exhaust, turned it out from steel on my lathe. And also the centrifugal clutch, I did that too. I had to do a little bit of body work to get rid of the back. So that's that one. I'll put that aside. Look, I'll drop it. I made that one years ago. Let's see if we can get this box open yet. This was my first car I ever had that I was telling you about, Pete, that I couldn't get the passenger door open on it. Yeah, there we are. Fine. All right. Let's see if we can see the motor on that one. It's kind of slow to focus. There we go. Then it was a 3 on the tree. Then it had a brown seat cover. Let's see if I've already broke off the rear view mirror from the door, because I'm a clumsy ox. That's the work you did on yours, Pete, was amazing. Had the doors open and the windows, everything rolled up and down, but the roll, the small roller on the top, the smaller crank, it was that little vent window, that little triangular window. And on my car, it worked really good. It worked good on both doors. Then I put a set of Mickey Thompsons on it from a kid from high school, sold me a set. They worked great. I had one front one that was a unilug, and I put my regular lug nuts on it. And since I didn't drive fast or anything, it didn't cause me any problems in town. It's when I sold these Mickey Thompson wheels to a guy, and he tried to drive it back to Chicago, and out there on the highway, that sure enough, that unilug rim went flying off the car. It was on a car my sister sold him. It was a 74 Chevelle, yellow one with a black top, black interior. But yeah, I sure like the looks of those wheels. And this one here, got it rusted out in the back. I've got it exactly like it was. It was from Ottawa, Illinois, street commissioner. But I should have taken the color then and sprayed just a little bit over those letters. The lettering were faded on it. So to make it more realistic, I would have had that. But that was my 68. Then I had to cut up the hood, and I can see a lot of that bodywork is shrinking So I don't like how that turned out. And I used super glue. So the problem wasn't the glue. I don't know what the problem was because the body work was done on it and it shrunk. I usually use the real Bondo brand Bondo. I didn't on that, obviously. All right. So there's all that. It's, it looks neat. One of my favorite pickup. Oh yeah, mine too. I bought a oh gee, I bought a Ranchero. It'd be 2011. I bought a Ranchero that's in really bad shape. It was a 73. And I turned it into the Purple People Eater because it was a green, it had a green interior and it looked really nice. I need to dig up some pictures of that. I'd like to even make a model of that one because that was painted really wild. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all the it's unboxing and stuff I had lined up for today to be able to go live. It was so good to have you here, Pete. It's been excellent. Excellent, my man. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And see if I can find the mouse. Try to have a good rest of your day, Pete, and it was good to see you.